The Bachelor Grant Ellis can't wait for his season to be over. He seemed stressed at the Women Tell-All. March 16, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. Grant Ellis' season of The Bachelor is nearing its conclusion, bringing a welcome end to the misery of the long-struggling lead. Despite being a promising candidate for the starring role, Grant's time on the series has been anything but smooth. He failed to establish genuine connections with any of the women until well into the season, and even with only 3 contestants remaining, he still seems unsure about where his heart is leading. The Bachelor Season 29 won't be remembered for its storybook romances, but it did have plenty of drama. Zoe McGrady and Carolina Sofia Quixano both faced accusations of monopolizing Grant's time, angering the other women, and contributing to Grant's inability to form deep connections. Carolina's villain title was secured when she fought with nearly every other contestant until her Week 5 elimination. When she returned to face Grant in the Women Tell-All episode, their exchange revealed how difficult Grant's role has been, suggesting he's counting down the days until the season ends. Carolina wasn't afraid to question Grant when he was in the hot seat. In line with Carolina's penchant for creating drama, she didn't hold back during her Women Tell-All appearance. She defended her actions during the season, continuing to agitate the other women and leading Dina Lupancu to accuse Carolina of denying accountability. Once Grant took the stage, Carolina was eager to call him out, asking when his feelings about her changed. Grant stumbled over his words, hesitant to hurt Carolina's feelings despite their relationship ending months earlier. As the women broke into yet another argument, Grant remained frozen on the stage. He later had to view footage of controversial statements he'd made to Rose Sonk, which contributed to Carolina's insecurity and her alienation from the other women. Although they were able to clear the air, I noticed Grant audibly sighing after the exchange, clearly uncomfortable with being under such intense scrutiny. Grant seemed stressed during the Women Tell-All. Grant's strongest trait is his ability to remain at ease amid the chaos of The Bachelor. His conversations with the women are always calm and mindful, and he reassures them during trying moments. However, Grant's demeanor was drastically different in the Women Tell-All episode. He appeared restless and uncomfortable, often fiddling with his clothes and looking around nervously. Grant noted he should have been more careful with his words and how they were interpreted by the women, which tells me he still has a lot of anxiety about how things played out. Grant's anxious mood continued throughout the episode. He rarely smiled and admitted he was nervous about being in front of the women. Grant's been struggling to make decisions all season, which I believe was reflected in his discomfort on the stage. He seemed overwhelmed by owning up to his choices, admitting he still tends to reflect on things I could have done differently. Grant noted he should have been more careful with his words and how they were interpreted by the women, which tells me he still has a lot of anxiety about how things played out. Will Grant end up engaged on The Bachelor? Grant's somber appearance indicates he may have regretted the choices he made as The Bachelor. His indecision has haunted him all season, with the trailer indicating he'll continue to second-guess himself until the moments before the final rose ceremony. Grant's mom, sensing his hesitance, even urges him to walk away. I'm concerned he won't listen to his heart, which could have devastating consequences. Despite his shortcomings, I'm rooting for Grant to find true love. He seems to be plagued by his past experiences with loneliness, which likely puts extra pressure on him. With only a few episodes left of The Bachelor Season 29, I'm holding out hope that Grant will build a solid connection and allow his heart to be his guide before it's too late. Ellis, the current Bachelor, should be enjoying the ride of a lifetime. Beautiful women vying for his affection, luxurious dates, and a journey that leads to true love. But from what we saw at the Women Tell-All special, it looks like he's over it. Fans are now speculating whether Grant regrets signing up for the show, as he seemed tense, exhausted, and on edge during the explosive reunion episode. So, what's really going on with this bachelor? And why does he look like he can't wait to get out of here? Let's dive into all the drama and possible reasons behind his visible stress. Grant Ellis's journey as the Bachelor, the good, the bad, and the ugly. When Grant Ellis was first announced as the lead of The Bachelor, fans were excited. The charming, athletic entrepreneur was the total package, handsome, successful, and seemingly ready to find the love of his life. His season started off strong, with romantic moments and promising connections. But as the weeks went by, things took a dramatic turn. Between contestant drama, tears, betrayals, and accusations of favoritism, Grant's season has been one of the most stressful ones in recent memory. Now, with the Women Tell All special airing, it's clear that he's feeling the pressure. The Women Tell All, Grant's body language speaks volumes. Viewers quickly noticed that Grant wasn't his usual confident self at the Women Tell All taping. Instead of flashing his trademark smile and charming demeanor, he appeared withdrawn, frustrated, and even a little angry. Let's break down the biggest moments from the night that left fans convinced he's completely over this season. The confrontation with Madison. Madison, the contestant who was eliminated in the final four, came in guns blazing, accusing Grant of leading her on and making empty promises. Grant, usually composed, seemed agitated and defensive as she laid out her grievances. His clenched jaw and heavy sighs didn't go unnoticed. The Mean Girls drama. Two contestants, Brooke and Sabrina, had been accused of bullying others in the house. As the conversation spiraled into chaos, Grant barely intervened. Instead, he rubbed his temples and let host Jesse Palmer take the lead. Was he too tired to deal with it, or did he just not care anymore? The question about his final pick. When Jesse asked Grant if he was happy with how the season ended, his answer was hesitant. A noticeable pause before his reply left fans speculating that he may have some regrets about his final choice. Is Grant regretting his time as the Bachelor? Fans have taken to Reddit and Twitter to discuss Grant's seemingly stressed demeanor. Here are some of the biggest theories about why he seems ready to be done with the show. He didn't find love. Some believe that Grant may have picked someone out of obligation rather than love, or worse, ended up alone. If that's the case, no wonder he looks so over it. He hates the drama. Contestant feuds, betrayals, and social media attacks could be getting to him. Unlike past bachelors who enjoyed playing the game, Grant might just want to move on with his life. His final choice was a mistake. Did Grant make the wrong choice and is now regretting it? Fans think that his hesitation at Women Tell All suggests he may have second thoughts about his final rose. The fan reactions. Social media weighs in. Bachelor Nation didn't hold back when analyzing Grant's energy during Women Tell All. Here are some standout fan reactions. Grant looks like he wants to be anywhere but here. Yikes. I swear this man is regretting his entire season. The way he reacted to Madison's accusations was so defensive. Grant barely spoke up during the Mean Girls segment. He's 100% over this drama. This is giving "I'm stuck in a contract, help me" vibes. Clearly, the audience is picking up on his mood, and the general consensus is that he is done with this whole experience. What's next for Grant Ellis? So, what happens now? Will Grant actually get his happy ending, or will he break things off once the cameras stop rolling? Here are a few possibilities. He and his final pick are already over. If he chose someone at the finale but already split up, he might just be counting down the days until he can officially reveal it to the world. He's waiting for his contract to end. Maybe Grant wants to tell the truth but is locked into a strict ABC contract. Once the season is over, we might get the real tea in a post-show interview. He'll speak out in a tell-all podcast. Many former bachelors have taken to podcasts to spill their true feelings about the show. Will Grant follow suit? Conclusion. Will Grant Ellis be one of the most unhappy bachelors in history? It's not uncommon for bachelors to experience stress, but Grant Ellis's Women Tell All appearance takes it to a new level. From his strained facial expressions to his uncomfortable reactions to contestant drama, it seems like he's completely over it. Whether it's because of his final choice, the toxicity of the season, or just sheer exhaustion, one thing is clear. Grant Ellis cannot wait for his Bachelor experience to be over. What do you think? Did Grant pick the wrong woman, or is something else at play? Let us know in the comments.